Hey everyone, Jeff Bash here, and thank you for checking out one of my videos about the Gym Leader Challenge format. If you're interested in getting into the format, there's a couple things you'll need to know. First, Gym Leader Challenge is a monotype format, which means you have to pick one Pokemon type and build your deck around it. It's a singleton format, meaning that you can't play more than one card of the same name in your 60-card deck. Lastly, no rules box Pokemon are allowed, so you can't play any EX, V, V-Star, Radiant Pokemon, or the like. Gym Leader Challenge is definitely my favorite way to play the Pokemon TCG. If you're enjoying the content, I would appreciate it if you could take a second and like and subscribe to the channel. Every little bit goes a long way in helping the channel grow. Thank you and enjoy.
We are all about getting back to the basics, kind of some more standard lists, making some content for people that are just starting out in GLC, and for those of you who are interested in maybe increasing your quantity of decks. We were just talking about how many decks I own, and the answer is too many. But that's kind of what we're going to go with today. So we're getting back to basics here. Teddy's going to be playing good old RillaSaur Grass, still very strong deck in the meta. Just one card for Temporal Forces today. And the same thing on my side, we're going to be playing Special Energy Water with just the one new card. Both of us are playing Buddy Poffin. So we got some Temporal Forces going on here, but that's the deal. That's the deck. So Teddy, do you want to talk us through your grass deck? What's your grass deck doing? While I edit what decks we're playing up here.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell us about it.
So, pretty standard grass list. You've got Grottle, who's like the king of finding your Pokemon. Venusaur, which makes all your grass energy count double. Rillaboom, which goes and gets 2 grass energies for you. And then Torterra, which is a pretty heavy hitter. For every evolved Pokemon, he does 50 damage. Then you've got Kricketune, which gives you plus 40 for all your boys. And Roserade, which is a tutor for any card. Then you have 2 basics, Zarude and Shining Genesect, that are solid all around basic Pokemon, and they allow you to kind of beat down. Nothing exciting in terms of trainers or support cards that you would expect to find in a standard GLC list. It's a really consistent deck.
Mm-hmm.
It's a deck that, like all stage 2 reliant decks, can have a hard time with prizing, or just have a difficult time if it can't draw a mass quantity of cards, because none of its support Pokemon allow you to draw really.
Yeah,
That's kind of all on Roserade to get you to one of your supporters that allows you to increase your card advantage. But yeah, it's good standard deck. If your deck can't beat this deck ever, or if your deck is constantly struggling against this deck, your deck's probably bad.
Yeah. It's the gatekeeper of the format, let's be honest. Grass is where the power level of the format. If you can't beat grass, sorry. If you can beat grass, you're in a good spot. What are you looking to prioritize? Like when you're thinking the first couple turns, like what are you trying to get benched ASAP?
Definitely Turtwig, Bulbasaur, and Grookey. You want to get lines going to Torterra, Venusaur, and Rillaboom as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to beat in with I almost always end up beating in with Torterra.
Yeah.
And then my basics, like the Haymaker basics, finish out. If they seem like they have any spread capability or they're especially heavy hitting, then you do Kricketune. Sometimes you can just ignore Kricketune.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think everyone should learn how to play it. It's a good first deck.
Oh yeah.
Good first deck for people out there who are interested in the format.
And on our side of the table, we're playing another classic deck. I say classic. This is kind of a build that's recently come into existence with some recent printings since Silver Tempest, so really in the last year or so. But we're playing Special Energy Water. I think that there's enough content out there for Hydro Pump lists. This is probably a list that people are going to be playing quite frequently. That's kind of become the standard in Water. So we're going to show off this list today instead of Hydro Pump Water. If you want to check out Hydro Pump Water, Mahone's got some great content out there on that. Go check out his content. Top notch, well done. But we've got Special Energy, and so the reason why we're playing Special Energy is we've got 2 Pokemon, Wailord and Titan here, both bulky stage 1 Pokemon. Wailord's got 200 HP, it takes 30 less damage. Titan 180, and they both do huge amounts of damage. The Titan here does 220 as long as you have a Special Energy attached, and Wailord does 240 as long as it has a Special Energy attached. So you're getting the Special Energy, and the problem with the water decks of the past is they've been Rain Dance style decks, which means you've had to load up on Water energy. Well, we're playing the Pokemon Go Blastoise, who has the Vitality Spring ability. Basically, you search your deck for 6 Pokemon or 6 energy cards of any type. It can be special or basic, and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you'd like. But your turn ends. So since we have some big bulky boys that can survive some turns, that Blastoise is actually pretty good. And then it just gets 6 energy. It's so good. And then, of course, we're just playing some of the most consistent cards in all of GLC. Inteleon, Drizzile both have their Shady Dealings abilities, which lets us get any trader card from our deck. Drizzile's 1 and Inteleon's 2. Octillery draws our hand up to 5 continuously. And then we got Frosmoth, which is our Rain Dancer. It can only attach to the bench, but it's kind of our backup plan in case we can't get Blastoise going. We still have a way to accelerate. And if one of our heavy hitters goes down and we need to recover some energy, having Frosmoth as a backup is great too. Alolan Vulpix, just kind of a great starter. Free attack, lets us get 2 Pokemon and put them into our hand. I'm playing Vulpix over Basculin because it gets evolutions. So that's one of the reasons to play this, since we're not so reliant on our bench. It's one of the good things there for us. And then, like Teddy mentioned, not a lot of things exciting for this deck either. We do have some heal cards like Mal and Lana. We do have Guzman Hala to help us get some special energy if we need it. Nessa, one of the best recovery cards ever printed. Irida as well, just getting us a water Pokemon and an item card. So great in these decks to get you fast starts. And then just some more tanky stuff. We got Pot Helmet, Lux Cape, Rough Seas to heal. And then some type specific cards, Dive Ball, Capacious Bucket to get that energy if we need to. So, okay. Special Energy Water. That's what we got. I think, obviously, priorities in this deck are getting Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise up as soon as possible. You definitely want to have that with one of your heavy hitters because you'll need a place to attach energy. And then usually Sobble, Drizzile, and Teleon get down kind of early too because that's your consistency engine. That helps you get those fast starts. So again, Sobble, Drizzile, and Teleon, definitely something to prioritize as well. I feel like that bird that was just in our house giving me all the good luck. But first mulligan.
Good luck, bird.
The good luck bird. First mulligan, we got Brooklet Hill, Rough Seas, Iono, Floatstone, 2 energy. All the good stuff. All right, mulligan number 2 here. Game 1. We got Special Energy Water versus RillaSaur Grass.
It's pretty fun.
We got the classic Squirtle
Make it a 3-way.
into Bulbasaur. If only Charizard was a good deck. There's a good fire deck, but if only it could catch up or compete with these two.
Be good.
All right, let's draw. This is a real bummer. If we had 1 energy, actually we couldn't attack this turn. So, all right, Nest Ball, and I think we will Level Ball here. So Nest Ball, Level Ball. So I am going to go ahead and grab, I think, Remoraid off of the Level Ball. And then I also want I think Wailmer here. Let's actually change what we're doing here. So instead of Remoraid, forgot what was in my hand. Let's get the Sobble. I don't know how telling that is, but we will grab Sobble. And then we will pass it over to you.
Grass energy on here.
Mm-hmm.
And playing Escape Rope.
Cool. And we'll go up into Wailmer.
And then we will Marty.
All right.
I'm going to find a friend. Pass.
All right. Not a great start from you.
Nope.
Find a friend, put it on your bench too?
No, my hand.
In your hand. All right. Better for us. Maybe we can get a cheeky donk. Who knows?
Good. Turtwig. Cheeky donk.
All right. I am going to drop a Snom here. Let's Escape Rope.
Whoa!
So we'll go into Sobble here. Is that the play? I think so. We're going to save this card in hand, and then we're just going to keep calling, which is going to get us Remoraid to the bench, and we'll pass to you.
All right.
One of the reasons why I like playing the Rapid Strike Sobble in conditions with the Remoraid is this attack actually comes up more often than you think.
And play Bridget.
Ooh, nice. It's a scary bench now.
Throw a grass energy on Turtwig.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll find a friend.
All right. Would love to grab a hand disruption supporter, I think, here.
That seems smart.
Yeah, so we'll see if we draw into it.
Get a Roserade.
Yeah, so let's draw here. So I think our play is we have Ultra Ball and Guzmahala, but I think we're going to Ultra Ball away Raihan and Guzmahala, and we're going to go and get Octillery here. Mm-hmm. Just go ahead and get our draw engine up and running. All right, let's use Octillery's Abyssal Hand here, and let's draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, actually, a pretty good hand here. But I don't think it's really getting us all that we need. So let's go Evolution Incense here. Woo-woo! Let's grab Frostmoth. Let's go ahead and Gladion as our supporter for turn. And I am going to grab this Drizzile, I think. Let's play Drizzile, and then we'll go and get a trainer. So grab Capacious Bucket. We will play Capacious Bucket. We will get 2 basic energies. 1 and 2.
He's out here doing bucket things.
Oh yeah, we got all the buckets now. And then we're going to go 2 energies onto Whalmer. Another energy using Frostmoth's Rain Dance. Special energy. And then we'll attach Float Stone, Retreat. And then we get to take a KO here. So we are going to Water Gun for 70. And then hope that we rip that Blastoise off of this prize. So if we got it, that's a way to get it. Pretty reasonable turn there. All made possible from Octillery.
Throttle action. Yeah, I need to put something up. My bad.
Happy Rosalia, if you're thinking it's going to get KO'd, just because you have the Roserade, evolve it, and then maybe a recovery card.
Smart.
Also has 1 retreat, so not getting much better than that for grass.
Quick 10.
Okay.
The Grottle. Go ahead and play Roserade.
Mm-hmm.
Flaky.
Mm-hmm.
Bosses up your
2/2, 1 Float Stone, 1.
I think it's your Octillery.
Makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Especially since we've used Escape Rope already. And our Float Stone is out of commission.
I'm going to do that. And pass.
All right. We'll draw for turn. That's actually really good. All right, Gladion, which is what we got off our prizes. And I'm going to grab the Blastoise. And then our draw was Rare Candy. Sick. All right. Rare Candy in the Blastoise. Use Octillery to draw 5.
Might be good game chat.
Evolve into Wailord here. Really wish we had another way to get another basic down. I think that's probably fine enough where we're at. So let's attach energy for turn to Octillery. I get the vibe that maybe we're going to have to retreat that at some point. And then I am going to use Vitality Spring We're going to search up 6 energy here. I'm not even sure if we want to do all 6, but recycle is definitely one of them. Water energy, water energy. That might be all that's left in our deck, so that's fine. So recycle can go on artillery here because you're either knocking it out or we're getting it back. Energy on Drizzile, energy on Blastoise. And then it's all you after that.
Growl. Rillablue.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy on.
You about to squeeze?
Squeeze you.
Is it automatically paralyzed?
No.
Oh, okay.
But so if I get heads, I kill your guy.
This is 50, right?
Yeah, but you get weakness to grass.
Oh, dang. Artillery's weak to grass. Did not even know that.
Squeeze.
Squeeze. All right. The rare grass weakness on the water type. So artillery's down.
You ain't seen a Roserade do this before, Chad.
Never seen a Resurrect take a KO in my life. Recycle energy comes back to hand. We'll promote the only Pokemon that has ever mattered, Wailord. All right, let's draw. All right, Brooklet Hill. Let's use Brooklet Hill to go and search. All right. Yeah, so the fun, we're going to go recycle energy on Citadel here. I am going to use Arvin to go and get a tool, which is Luxurious-Cape, and an item. You're an item. Which is just going to be Dive Ball. We're going to Dive Ball for Inteleon. Inteleon is going to get us 2 trainers here. We're going to grab Boss for next turn. Maybe I don't know for next turn too. Just doesn't really seem like it matters what we have in our hands. So do I put the Luxurious Cape onto the Wailord and effectively have 330 HP? And I think
The answer is yes.
I also have Pot Helmet in hand, so I could just be taking 60 less damage every turn.
Yeah.
But you know what? You never needed
For the Riz.
Yeah. This is definitely it. So we're going to Special Wave for 240.
Dad.
Is that enough? I mean, this Wailord might just go the distance.
I think it's going to. Like teammates.
Okay. What was it going half?
Yeah, I think it's just good games, man.
Right now?
Yeah.
Think it's just over?
Do you want me to keep going?
We can get another one in.
Guys, I just don't know how I come back from this.
I mean, sometimes this is the good video. Is the
Look how good
look how good Wailord did.
Yeah.
Had terrible prizing and still was able to take the knockout. And I haven't been playing the Frostmoth in my builds. I've been normally going with Strange Behavior Slowbro. Yeah, we're calling it.
Like anything else I do is just stalling.
Yeah, that's fair.